Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
20. Easy, easy.
Monday, boys, we got four.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall right at the 20. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get up here to the 26. The reception good for 7. It's third down. On third down, Roethlisberger. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 67 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Down!
198.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Nice hit, boy.
On third down, they go Lynch. And an alley to run. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down.
Here we go.
Get set. 180. Where's it? Hunt.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
They do go for it. It's Carr. He finds Roberts complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Get down.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long.
Here we go.
98.
To throw is Carr. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Back to the ground, Lynch. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Baby, get him, boys. Get him, boys.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
I got you, punk.
Down.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
Watch right. We got right.
Here we
ain't
go.
doing nothing
Wide
today.
85.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Carr going to throw. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
Here we go.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Watch a slap.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. It's a pickup of 3 that time. Good enough for an Oakland first down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Right here.
Down. Wide
Carr gives to Marshawn. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Here we go.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Get that quarterback.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Down. 180. Raider 8.
Check. 24. Check 24.
Low.
Double tight.
Down. Blue 80.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
We got 4
Down.
down. 4 down.
Carr now on 1st down. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down.
Get set.
Watch 98.
A 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. And this seemingly endless drive continues.
Watch right, watch right, watch right. We own it.
Down. 180.
We own it.
They'll run for it with Lynch. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What, you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And now out come the Steelers. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Now Roethlisberger. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Ringo.
Set.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. 23 yards on the play.
There's no doubt about it. That's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it to Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown has turned himself into such a player. A low-round draft pick, but you can't beat his determination or work ethic, and Big Ben welcomes that.
And Big Ben won a Super Bowl at 23, youngest ever to do so, has never looked back. 3 yards remaining here on second down.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Here we go. Blue 30.
Ben to throw again. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown Steelers. Antonio Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Down. Blue 80.
Watch 98. Watch 98.
Hey, 734.
Throwing his car on third down. Cooper's got it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A Raider first down as Carr finds Cooper. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
180.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
They'll run again with Lynch. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Raiders on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch 98. Watch 98.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Let's make these babies cry all the way.
Connects it to Roberts, right side. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Now, that's the kind of run that fires up an entire team. Tackled at the 2-yard line. For the defensive guys, a little bit of a sigh of relief, though, that they stopped him short of the goal line. Now they got to figure out how to shore up the rest of the defense.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Marshawn Lynch, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
James has got it. Complete. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I think one of the underrated aspects of Ben Roethlisberger's game is his ability to actually throw the football. We hear so much about his movement and escaping the pocket. Ben can step back there and fling it, and Antonio Brown is usually there to catch it.
We've really seen their chemistry develop, haven't we?
Yes, we have, and it's been really, really fun to watch.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now it's Roethlisberger. He completes it to Bryant. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. Boswell for the extra point. They'll need to get the play off quickly. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Down! Blue 80!
On first down, Carr out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
Down!
On second down, here's Carr. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Ryan Shazier not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. On third and long, it's Carr. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ryan Shazier in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here we go.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play.
Key 26.
Let's go.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown from 19 yards away. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. And that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So out come the Raiders. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. And a long way to go for the offense here on second down.
Down. We're waiting.
On the give, this is Lynch. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Deuce right. 734. Down.
Turn it up.
Now Carr finds Roberts left side. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Come on, boys, come on.
Down. You wide, 8-8.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. He finds Roberts complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 19 yards there on the pickup. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long.
Watch the left. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Toss play to Lynch. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I
Get set.
come.
Blue 80.
A toss play. This is Lynch. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Get set. Wide 80.
Quads.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr. It's caught by Roberts. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Gotta do better. Come on, DB, come on.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Lynch running the counter. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
2nd down following the run.
Yo.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice catch, boy.
They'll look to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Ooh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
3 down.
180.
The pitch out to Lynch. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
3 down, 3 down.
Down!
Watch 98, watch 98, 98's the mic. I'm coming.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Offense has been out there a while. This is their 14th play in this series.
Tight end right, tight end
Here
right.
we go. You wide, A. Push it on.
Hey, hey, hey. We got 3, we got 3. 3 down, 3 down.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Get set.
One final try now for Carr. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Seth Roberts finding the end zone on the game's final play. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Still got to be careful of a blocked return here on the extra point. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being...